Attention passionate Chicago Bears fans. Latest news. Something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run. A power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news so, folks, buckle up because the NFL rumor mill is swirling with some pretty explosive speculation right now. And it directly involves our beloved Chicago Bears. The buzz is all about a potential blockbuster trade that could shake up the NFC North and shape the Bears' future in a way we haven't seen in years. The name at the center of all this chatter? Bijan Robinson, the electrifying running back from the Atlanta Falcons. And if these reports turn out to be true, it could be one of the most game-changing moves for the Bears this season. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bijan Robinson? The guy is a rookie. But man, he's been turning heads from the moment he stepped onto the field. Drafted 8th overall in the 2023 NFL Draft, Robinson has shown flashes of elite talent, combining elusiveness, power, and vision that make him a nightmare for defenses. He's not just a running back. He's a game changer. The reports, coming from credible sources like Adam Schefter and Diana Russini, suggest that the Falcons might be willing to part ways with Robinson after the trade deadline, which is coming up on November 22nd. And the reason? Atlanta is in a bit of a rebuild mode, and they're looking to free up cap space, specifically around $14 million, to bring in fresh talent, possibly a quarterback like Penix, and to bolster their defense. What's really interesting, though, is what the trade would look like. The rumor is that the Falcons are demanding a first-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, plus a third-round pick as well. That's a hefty price. But if it means acquiring a talent like Robinson, many teams would be willing to pay it. For the Bears, the idea of bringing in Bijan is incredibly appealing, especially given the team's current offensive struggles and their desire to establish a more explosive ground game. Chicago sits at a 5-5 record, and while that's not bad, it's clear the offense could use a shot in the arm, particularly in the running game where we've seen flashes of potential but lack consistency. Let's talk about what Robinson could do for the Bears if this trade happens. This isn't just about adding another talented player. It's about transforming the entire offensive approach. Robinson's blend of speed, agility, and power makes him an ideal fit for our zone blocking scheme. And he has the ability to turn a simple handoff into a big gain with his vision and acceleration. Think about how he'd complement Devon Achane, or even work alongside Khalil Herbert, creating a thunder and lightning duo that defenses won't be able to handle. He could become the centerpiece of our rushing attack, elevating us from a mediocre 95 yards per game to a legitimate threat to crack 150 yards on the ground regularly. And it's not just about the run game. Robinson's ability to catch passes out of the backfield adds a new dimension to our offense. His stats from this season are impressive. 720 rushing yards on 145 carries, averaging 5.0 yards per carry, and 6 rushing touchdowns, along with 28 receptions for 240 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns in just 10 games. He's a versatile threat, and his EPA per rush ranks among the top 10 running backs in the league. Plus, his broken tackles, 24 so far this season, are elite, showing his ability to fight through contact and extend plays. His yards after contact, is over 5 yards per run, which is a nightmare for defenders. Sure, he's had a minor ankle injury in Week 4 that caused him to miss a game. But overall, he's been durable and productive. Now, why would the Falcons consider trading Robinson? Well, they're currently 3-7 in transition, with around $22 million in cap space. But their offensive line has been a major issue, allowing 30 sacks so far. So they're prioritizing rebuilding the trenches and bolstering their defense after giving up 262 points. They're also in the midst of a long-term rebuild, and parting with Robinson could free up assets to accelerate that process. Especially since they're probably not contending this season. The Falcons are also looking to gain draft capital, and with the current roster's struggles, they might see this as a way to reset and build for the future. For the Bears, this potential trade isn't just about acquiring a star running back. It's about elevating our entire offense. Robinson's presence would significantly boost our efficiency in the run game, with projections suggesting a 16% increase in EPA per play when he's on the field. His addition could push our total yards from scrimmage up to around 1,600 per season, which would be a huge leap. Our rushing attack, currently averaging about 95 yards per game, could jump to over 120, making us more balanced and dangerous. And with the improved run game, play-action passes become more effective, projected to increase by around 13%, which would open up more opportunities for Justin Fields and our young receivers. Imagine the impact of a Robinson-Justin Fields duo. Robinson's elusiveness and ability to break tackles would complement Fields' mobility perfectly, creating a dynamic offense that defenses would struggle to contain. Robinson's ability to gain extra yards after contact, his broken tackle count is among the best, means more first downs, more sustained drives, and ultimately, more points. Plus, his presence would take some pressure off the passing game, reducing sacks and turnovers, which have been issues for the Bears this season. The defense would also benefit, as a stronger run game keeps the clock moving and keeps opposing offenses off the field. Looking at the playoff picture, the odds are already looking better with the Bears at 5-5. But adding Robinson could be a real catalyst for a postseason push. If he joins Chicago, betting odds for a Super Bowl appearance could shift dramatically. According to some projections, our odds could drop from +8,000 to around +3,500, making us real contenders, especially in cold weather games where a strong running game and stout defense tend to shine. The addition of Robinson would also boost our chances in the playoffs, where his ability to perform under pressure and in clutch moments could be the difference between just making it in and making a deep run. Now, I know some fans might be wary of giving up a first-round pick in 2026 for a rookie. But remember, this is an investment into our future. Robinson's talent is rare, and if we can get him here and develop him alongside our current core, it could set us up for a long-term rebuild and a sustained period of success. It's similar to what we saw with the Panthers trading for Christian McCaffrey. Sometimes you have to give up a bit of draft capital to accelerate your timeline. And with the Bears' recent draft history and cap flexibility, this could be a move that pays off big time. As we look ahead, the potential impact of Robinson on our team can't be overstated. It's about transforming our identity from a young, developing squad into a legitimate playoff contender with a real shot at making noise in January. His addition would energize the entire fanbase, ignite our offensive play calling, and help us take that next step toward contention. We've seen flashes of brilliance from our young players, but adding a talent like Bijan Robinson could be the spark that ignites our entire season and beyond. And let's not forget the division race. The NFC North is wide open, and if the Bears can pull off this trade, it would send a clear message to our rivals that Chicago is serious about competing now and in the future. With the Vikings, Packers, and Lions all trying to find their footing, a Robinson-led offense would give us a serious edge, especially in cold weather games, where physicality and ground control matter the most. It's about setting the tone, establishing dominance, and finally giving Chicago fans the kind of team we've been dreaming of for years. Of course, all of this hinges on whether the trade actually happens, and there's still plenty of time before the deadline. But one thing's for sure, the buzz is real, and if the Bears manage to land Bijan Robinson, it could be a turning point for the franchise. We're talking about a player who could not only elevate this team in 2024 but also become a cornerstone for years to come. The potential is huge, and as Bears fans, we should be excited about what the future could hold if this move goes through. So, as we wait for more updates, keep your eyes peeled and your spirits high. The NFL is all about those game-changing moments. And right now, the possibility of Bijan Robinson donning the navy and orange has the entire Bears nation buzzing. Whether it happens or not, it's a reminder that this team is always looking to improve, always aiming higher, and always fighting to bring that trophy back home. We might be in the middle of a season that's been full of ups and downs, but the future is bright, and with a move like this, it could be even brighter than we ever imagined. Pause here, just for a second, if you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you. It's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let's continue with the big reveal. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. Do you believe we should go all in for Bijan Robinson? Do you think this move could be the key to turning our season around and making a deep playoff run? Or do you think the price is too high? Whatever your thoughts, let's get the conversation going. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates and insights. So stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. The journey is far from over. And with fans like you rooting us on, there's no limit to what this team can achieve. Bear down.